Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the physical type banner. Now before we take a look at the banner, type banners are slightly different from normal banners. So the big thing about type banners is that they are blue coin banners, but also an important thing about them is that they only drop units of a certain type quite clearly. Extreme physical, super physical will be on this banner. And they also have featured supports. Now they have featured type supports, which is very important. So they have an extreme physical support and a super physical support. They all drop blue coins, and you can, if you save up enough, one day buy them with blue coins. Now they don't come around very often. I mean, these banners come around once every like two and a bit years. So they're not very often occurrences. But they do have quite decent value, especially if you enjoy making mono teams. These units can be pretty damn good. Now if you take a look, this is the Teen Gohan. Both of the supports are 120% of their respective typing, so 120% super physical and 120% extreme physical in the case of Boo, and they have very similar passives. They're 50% supports for their typings, and they also gain attack and defense for every single orb. Gohan has a medium chance to stun, whereas the Boo has a 18% health recovery. Now both of them are pretty decent. They have aged a tiny bit, but their utility is entirely based on mono teams, and they're still pretty good. They're pretty up to speed. I also anticipate one day they will probably get EZAs, and those EZAs will be probably pretty busted. So do anticipate that probably happening. Are they worth summoning on? Well, it's going to depend. So they are pretty decent units in themselves, but one of the secret values to this banner is pretty much the fact that the banner does drop LRs of the same type. So you can get any of these summonable LR units from a legendary summon banner on this banner here. So if you summon on here, you might have a chance of, for example, having physical Super Saiyan Trunks drop as a unit. You could have the physical Worthy Rivals Vegeta drop as a unit on this banner. So it's very important that you understand that this banner does have a higher chance to drop those summonable LRs, and that is where one of the key things about type banners is they very focused in on types. Now the rest of the banner looks pretty decent. We've got the Majin Buu Saga support TN. We've got some pretty decent options overall. Nothing too crazy, but I mean that's what type banners are. The real value in here is the chance at those LRs, and of course at these supports themselves, who are exceptional in their situations. Very good units, especially when they get orbs. They also orb changes, which makes them pretty nuts overall. So yeah, type banners are a bit tricky to say should you summon, shouldn't you summon, and there's no real guarantee at getting any of those units either. It's also important to differentiate between a Dokkan Fest unit comparatively to a LR banner unit. You only have a chance of getting the LR banner units. You don't have a chance of getting Dokkan Fest summonable units, so you need to be aware of that. For example, LR Janemba you could get, and this Android 17 and Golden Frieza, because they are legendary banner summonable units. But the Blue Boys, for example, are not a unit that you're going to be able to get. Neither is the Buuhan. So just remember that when you're summoning, you're not going to have a chance to get those. But all of these LR banner units are going to be summonable, and you are going to have a decent chance at getting. It's actually a pretty decent rate, considering it's only focused in on physical type units. And all of these other units you can get, barring any Dokkan Fest exclusives, like the GT Kid Goku. So, should you summon on this banner? No, not really. Not unless you are absolutely desperate for a physical support. Maybe you are struggling with things like ESBR for super physical or extreme physical. These guys will be great there. They're also good on a couple teams alongside other units just in general, even as solo units. But overall, I wouldn't summon. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, bye.